Welcome back. Now it's time to dig into Class B. To talk more about that, we still got it going. Jason, thank you so much. And Class B playoffs are a little different format than the A's, right?
Yeah, the Class B is much different. They still use the region formats to decide the final 16 teams. But once they get to 16, which they are now, they will reseed and play the regional championships next Monday and Tuesday. However, this year, half of those teams will qualify for state. So not just the region champs qualify for state. There are 8 teams that make it not only the winner, but the runner-up as well. This is a good fact. I think this allows 2 teams from the same region to go to state. You know, in an instance where you have 2 of the best teams in the same region, one of them doesn't get, have to go home. They get to play out the entire tournament. So I think this is a very good thing. They're going to play this out through Monday on the state tournament day, and then Tuesday will be the actual championship day. So you'll have 8 teams coming to Sioux Falls on Memorial Day. That'll be fun.
And the top 4 seeds in the class are hosting those regional championships, and the teams are Dakota Valley, Del Rapids, Lennox, and Winter. And where do you see those top seeds, break it down for us?
Let's just break them all down. Let's start with Dakota Valley. They have only played 9 region games all season and 11 in their overall season, but they've won every single game. Get this, their team ERA is below 2. That's how you win. Nathan Rice, their ace, is leading the way, 1.09 ERA. He's 5-0. And then you got Luke Johnson and Jevin Kratz, who you see right here, raking at the plate. Both are averaging more than 1 RBI per game, and they've combined for 4 homers this year. They're really living up to that #1 ranking. But you know what? They haven't played Dells or Lennox or any other top 5 teams for that matter. But they still are a favorite in my book, although not a heavy favorite by any means. Let's look at Del Rapids now. They're the defending champs, and they've been strong once again this year. They've gotten great pitching from Elijah Story and Eddie Price, both big leaders. And Story at the plate, by the way, is ho-hum, hitting .424 with 15 RBIs. And he definitely can pitch too. He has a 1.87 ERA and 23 strikeouts, while Price, he's got 4 of their wins this year, 49 strikeouts in just 20 innings. That is how dominant he has been. His ERA, a minuscule 1.05. Between their pitching and defense, that's going to make them a tough out in this tournament. Let's take a look at Lennox now. They may have the 2 best players in the class. That's a big statement, but I'm convinced Brock Anderson and Quincy Einen might be the best 1-2 combo. Anderson pitched 30 innings, 5-0 record, 56 Ks, and a sub-1 ERA. Einen leads the team with a .487 average. He leads the team in extra base hits, RBIs, runs, and walks. He is dominant at the plate, along with Zach Leisinger, Ray Williams, Holden Wagner, J.D. Kirshner, and the rest of those Orioles. They have a very potent offensive attack to go with an ace like Brock Anderson. All right, let's talk about Winter Cologne now. These Royals are still unbeaten, and they're doing it with a 1.75 team ERA. Jackson Kinzer, Carter Brickman, and Ty Bolton have really ate up most of the innings for Winter this season. They've been outstanding on the mound, and just give them a chance to stay in any game that they're in. Watch out for this undefeated Winter Cologne team.
And outside of those top seeds, who else should we be watching?
Well, this is packed once again. You've got Bonhomme, Platte Geddes, Dakota Christian, White Lake, Corsica, Madison, West Central. All those 2 seeds are good teams. Let's talk about Bonhomme, a deep, senior-heavy pitching staff. A senior-heavy pitching staff can be very dangerous. Then you got Madison with Tyler Tappy throwing. He can beat anybody when he is on the mound, and he's shown it. They've beaten Dells earlier this year. And then you've got Brandon McKnight out of West Central, who is such an ace. He can win any game he pitches. And the Honkers, we talked about the Honkers hitting all season long. These guys can get it done from anywhere in the field. And then you've got St. Thomas More, a perennial favorite. You've got Baltic. You've got a lot of teams in the rest of this group that could make some noise and find their way to the state tournament.
Well, absolutely, and we'll be looking forward to that. Thank you so much. Great stuff,
You bet.
Jandy. And coming up after the break, we have a very special story surrounding the late track coach Rich Greeno and what his athletes are doing to honor him. We'll be right back.